Some goodbyes are quiet. They don't come with shouting or breaking things, but they can still destroy everything. Today, Noah decides to walk away from the life she once believed in. The sun had barely risen. Yet the office lights flickered awake like tired eyes forced open. Noah sat alone at her desk, papers scattered, hands frozen above the keyboard. For years, this place was her second home built with loyalty. Late nights, sacrifice, and dreams she once shared with Nick, but now it felt cold, distant. Like it no longer belonged to her, she stared at the empty resignation letter on the screen. Her reflection shimmered in the monitor, strong on the outside, broken on the inside. How did it come to this? She remembered the early days when she and Nick laughed over pizza boxes and business plans, swearing nothing would ever come between them. But trust is fragile. Once cracked, it never fully heals. Noah's fingers finally moved, typing out the words she never imagined she would write. Every sentence felt heavier than the last. This decision hasn't been easy. She paused, not because she doubted it, but because she hated that it had to end this way. She was not running away. She was letting go of what no longer respected her heart. She hit print and watched. The machine spit out her future in black ink. She folded the letter slowly, almost like a goodbye note to a past life. Today was the day she would hand everything back, her title, her dreams, and maybe the last piece of herself still tied to Nick. Noah walked down the long hallway toward Nick's office, clutching the resignation letter like a silent weapon. Every step echoed. The walls around her were lined with framed achievements, milestones she and Nick had reached together. They felt like ghosts now. Memories that once made her proud now cut her like glass. She stopped outside his door. For a moment she just listened, to nothing but her heartbeat. Was it fear? No, it was grief. The kind that comes when you finally accept someone is no longer who you thought they were. She pushed the door open without knocking. Nick looked up from his desk, surprised but guarded. He always kept his emotions hidden behind that sharp businessman stare. "Noah," he said, voice calm but distant, "this early?" She didn't respond. She simply walked forward and placed the folded letter on his desk. Nick glanced at it, confused. Then his eyes sharpened. "What is this?" he asked, already knowing the answer. Noah finally spoke, her voice steady. "It's my resignation." Silence, heavy, uncomfortable. He leaned back in his chair, studying her. "This is a joke," he muttered. "You're angry. We can fix whatever this is." Noah shook her head. "No, Nick, you broke it." His jaw tightened. "I did what I had to do for this company." Her eyes burned, not with tears but with truth. "You didn't just betray me, Nick. You betrayed us. Everything we built, everything we believed in, you sold it without even telling me." For the first time, Nick didn't know what to say. Noah turned to leave, but Nick's voice stopped her. "Wait." Just one word, but it carried a weight she had felt for years. Reluctantly, she faced him again. Gone was the cold CEO mask. For a moment, she saw the man she once trusted, the one who believed in dreams before numbers. Nick stood up slowly, like he was carrying something unseen on his shoulders. "You think I wanted this?" he said quietly. "You think I wanted to cut you out?" His voice cracked, not from weakness, but from a truth he had tried to bury. "You don't understand? The investors were going to pull out. The company was drowning. I made that deal to save us." Noah's jaw tightened. "You didn't save us, Nick. You saved yourself. You chose control over partnership." He stepped closer. "No, I chose survival." His words hung in the air like a bitter confession. Noah searched his face, looking for the truth beneath the excuses. Then something inside her softened just a little. "Do you remember why we started this?" she asked. "It wasn't about winning. It was about doing something that mattered. Something honest. We were a team." Nick's eyes lowered. "I know, so why didn't you trust me?" Noah whispered. Nick finally answered, voice raw. "Because I couldn't risk losing you." The room fell still. His admission hit her like a storm, unexpected and heavy. For a second, neither of them spoke. This wasn't just business anymore. It never was. There was something deeper here. Something unspoken. Something they both had been afraid to face. Noah stood still, Nick's words echoing in her mind. I couldn't risk losing you. For a moment, the air between them felt different. Not heavy, not angry, just honest. But honesty had come too late. She took a step back. Distance was the only protection she had left. You already lost me, Nick, not today. Not because of this letter. You lost me the day you stopped believing in us. Nick reached out as if to pull her back, but his hand froze in midair. He wasn't a man used to losing, but today, he finally met something he couldn't buy back, apologize away, or fix with deals. He met consequence. Noah, we can still fix this, he said, voice low, fighting to stay composed. Tell me what you want. I'll do it. She shook her head slowly. You still don't understand. I never wanted power. I never wanted control. All I ever wanted was honesty. And respect. Her eyes softened just enough to show the truth. And once those are gone, they don't come back. Nick's shoulders dropped, defeated. So this is it? It has to be, she whispered. For both of us. She turned and walked toward the door. The room behind her stayed silent, no footsteps following, no pleading, no last-minute change of heart. Only the quiet sound of letting go. At the doorway, she paused, not out of doubt, but closure. Without looking back, she said, Goodbye, Nick. Not cold, not bitter. Just final. The door clicked shut behind her. And in that small sound, everything ended, but endings are strange things. They don't feel like endings at all. They feel like standing on the edge of something unknown. As Noah stepped into the hallway and exhaled, she realized this wasn't a fall. It was a beginning.